How long do you think annuities have been around?
My guess would be the early 1900s?
Very close. Annuities have a long history dating back to the Roman era, when annuities were used as a form of payment for loyal soldiers, paying out a stream of income to an individual or family.
Wow, I did not know that.
Annuities are extraordinarily popular in modern times, but they're not new. During the 17th century, annuities were used as fundraising vehicles. In Europe, governments were constantly looking for revenue to pay for massive, ongoing battles with neighboring countries. The governments would then create a tontine, promising to pay for an extended period of time if citizens would purchase shares today. England locked in many wars with France and started one of the first group annuities called the State Tontine of 1693. Participants in these early government annuities would purchase a share of the tontine. The process was simple. A person could buy a share in the tontine, and then they would get an annual payment from the fund for the lifetime of a specific person. The person buying the share could designate a different person as what is known as the nominee of the tontine. As the nominees passed away, the remaining ones would get a larger share of the annual payment until at least one died. When do you think annuities came to the Americas?
Well, I'll use my original guess. Early 1900s?
Again, very close. Annuities made their first mark in America during the mid-18th century. In 1759, a company in Pennsylvania was formed to benefit Presbyterian ministers and their families. Ministers and their congregants, along with church leaders, would contribute to the fund in exchange for lifetime payments. It wasn't until 1912 that Americans, the general public, could buy annuities directly from this Pennsylvania company.
So, America's been using the purchasing of annuity contracts for over 100 years to guarantee income? Impressive.
Yes, that's correct. Let's bring us up to date with the concept of flip the coin, the annuity having upside potential of the market with no downside risk, where you can put your money into a fixed indexed annuity contract and get credited of gains when the market is up. Heads, where the call options are exercised, and then credited of gains are placed on top of your original money, principal, not interest, but credited gains to your initial contract with the insurance company. More importantly, when the market goes down, it's a tails. The call options expire worthless. You cannot lose any money, but you cannot get any crediting of gains added to your contract. The key is, the insurance companies are not trying to outguess, outthink, or outperform the market. Heads, you win. Tails, you do not lose. So, here is my last fun fact question. When did fixed indexed annuity, formerly called equity indexed annuity, come here to the USA?
Maybe 20 years ago or thereabouts?
Very close. Indexed annuities came out in February of 1995. Keyport Life, now Sun Life, a Canadian-owned company, sold the key index annuity using a high water method with a guaranteed participation rate and no spreads and no averaging. A premium of $20,000 grew over a 5-year contract period to have an ending value of a little over $50,000. The second indexed annuity was brought out by Lincoln Benefit. Both the first and second equity indexed annuities were developed by the same actuarial firm. The third indexed annuity, however, was brought out using an American actuary team for an American insurance company named American Life and Casualty Insurance Company, Conseco. An independent marketing organization called the Annuity Store out of Sacramento, California, presented this idea to AL&C and worked closely with AL&C to develop the Eagle One EIA product. This equity indexed annuity became the first 100% American product developed. So, why the history lesson? May I ask you another question to help us know and understand possibly the why? This time an observation question from our annuity history lesson.
Please, go ahead.
What do you notice is the common theme throughout this annuity history from the Roman era to our current time?
Annuities are used for income. Income that's guaranteed, and I cannot outlive.
You are right on the money. Income that is guaranteed and that cannot be outlived. Would you be interested to see how this income is guaranteed and how you can have an income that you cannot outlive?
Absolutely. I am very interested.